Yeah, this Ace, you know what I'm saying? Planet Ace. I got a guest today, you know. Introduce yourself.
Hey, this Shikeria. I don't know what else to say.
Me and Shikeria go way back since what, like 2010, 11?
Yeah, it's like, I think it was like a little earlier than that. Yeah, around that time, 10, 11.
Yeah, just about that. You know what I'm saying? I think we met on like, was that like fucking, we was friends on like a lot of social media stuff.
We was friends on Facebook, and I forgot how I added you or how we became friends, but we became friends, so.
Yeah, I know. Then you was fucking with my music and shit like that, and that's kind of what made us cool as shit.
Yep.
And you just recently started a boutique line thing.
Oh, yeah. I just started it like last month and a half ago.
So what inspired you to start that, John?
I'm always thinking of new ways to make money. Like, I like money. I don't think nobody doesn't like money. So when it came to my mind, I said, hey, I can do a boutique, because a lot of people always ask me, hey, like, where you get your shoes from, or where you get this shirt from. So I'm like, I wonder, like, if I make my own boutique, would people be the same way? And they kind of are. Business is all right now. So.
Oh, that's lit. When you start that, John?
Like a month and a half ago.
Oh shit! So how is it so far? Like, since you've been doing it?
It's good. It's like, it's a challenge, because like being a new business owner, you expect the support from other people, but it's like you don't normally get it. Like, you really don't. So I had to learn the hard way. Like, people that say they're going to support you, whether it's friends or family, you gotta just really think about it. Like, they won't, or they will, or like your business going boom regardless. You gotta believe in your business more than anybody else do. So.
Yeah, I mean that's everybody that start a business, they always say that, like, shit don't trim that first 6 months to a year. It always be like that third, fifth year into the thing where it start really making money and shit like that.
Yeah, like when I tell you, I was like pissed off when people was coming at me. It was like, oh well, I'm going to support you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So I'm sitting here ordering a bunch of stuff, getting ready to sell it, and I'm thinking my first sellers are going to be the people that always be like, oh, I'm going to get it from you, let's just get this, get that. I'm sitting here with product, I'm like, oh, no, y'all didn't. Just make me buy all this stuff and nobody's supporting, but that's a part of the
people
business.
Would people recommend things that they would want you to sell and not support it, or like...
Like, I would always have, like, a prototype out or available. Like, hey, this is what I'm going to sell. Or I'll post up a picture, and they'll be like, hey, yeah, like, I like that. Can you get that in this color? And I'll get it, and then they're nowhere to be found. Or they BS me and be like, oh, I'm going to wait till I get paid, and I don't hear from them for a while. But, again, it's part of the business. So, I mean, I can't get like that.
I mean, so, like, since you started, whatever, like, what was, like, something you want to accomplish, like, when you started, when you started it, what was, like, something you wanted to be, so what's the way I'm trying to put it, like, what made your thing different from somebody else's? When you was like, I could do this. I know I could do this, but my stuff gonna be better.
I thought it was my support system, but it's my drive. It's my drive. Like, I know that may sound like something that somebody else say, but it's my drive. Like, I know what I want. So it's like, I know where I want to be, and I'm gonna push my business to that level, to where I want it to be at. So.
What made you just want to just do it, like, as far as, like, be like an entrepreneur or whatever, and not like
I had people
push
in my
somebody
ear.
else's dream?
I had people in my ear. Yeah. I used to sing, and I stopped doing that, and I'm in the healthcare field. And
why you stop singing?
I stopped singing. We're not talking about that. But I stopped singing because, I mean, my grandma was my biggest supporter. She passed away, and it just didn't feel right doing it without her. But I'm gonna get back on it, because I'm always writing, but I'm not literally singing. So. Okay. But as far as the business, people, like I said, people were in my ear. They were telling me, hey, well, you should do this. Like, everybody's always asking you, like, where are you getting your stuff at? And I'm like, well, I'll do it. I'll do it, see how it goes. And I got the LLC and everything for it. So I'm like, oh, yeah, this shit is real. Like, I can't back out of it now. Like, I got, like, this going on my tax record. Like, I got to actually write on my taxes that I did this, that, and third. So this is real. So I'm going to push it to where it need to be.
So if you was to, like, have a shop right now, like, what would be a dream location you would have your shop at?
South Street. Don't it be booming down there? Or is it not popping no more because we're not young? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. It's South Street. It's a lot of shit down there to do.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stores down there. So I don't know. I don't want to put it in the county where I'm at, but like somewhere where it gravitates to people, like younger people especially.
So, like, all right, like, let's say South Street for a minute. What would you think would make your joint stand out, like, out of all the little stores and shit like that down there?
So I know down South Street there's a lot of stores that's like higher end and like pricey. Yeah. And my prices are really like I wouldn't say cheap, but affordable for all ages. I got stuff for everybody. Like, you can walk in my store and there's stuff for everybody. Because I remember you told me that you was like, oh, you should do something with men's. I'm going to start doing men's stuff. I had a lot of men coming to me.
But don't get the pink Jones, because
I'm not going to get you nothing pink.
I know pink shirts. I'll grab a shirt or something, but I can't do the pink font and shit like that.
No. I'm not going to do y'all like that.
I already wear small shirts and shit like that.
I'm not going to do y'all like that. I'm not going to do y'all like that. No, I got something for y'all. I got something in store for y'all. It's coming real soon, so I'll let you know. You'll be the first one to hear about it.
All right, but I mean, where can people find you if they want to get in touch with you about your boutique and anything, business? Any inquiries?
Like I got business cards. I'm putting them out. But if you really wanna look into it, you can follow me on Instagram. My boutique name is s.Chante Boutique on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. My name Shikeria Lawson. I have a Chante Boutique page as well for that. And you can follow my Instagram at kira.c with the underscores. It's on all of my platforms. It's all my platforms that's mine that's on.
All right. So last question. As far as the boutique, what inspired the name? Because I know it's your name, but I'm saying, but why'd you choose your name instead of calling it something else?
Because when you see boutiques, it's usually not named after themselves. They try to find these exquisite names or crazy ass names, and I'm like, it's mine. So can't nobody take what's mine? It's my name. You can't take my name.
My name is my name.
My name is my name.
Right.
You can't take my name.
All right, so we're gonna switch the gears or whatever. Are you familiar with the little list people putting together with these rappers and these top 50s and all that type of shit?
Yeah, I've seen it. I seen it earlier, and I seen it last week when they started it. So yeah, I've seen a couple. So
how you feel about these lists people putting together? Because I seen academics post some shit.
Everybody has their own opinion, and I'm not understanding why people are getting upset about it to the point where they remaking the list. Everybody's making their own list. This is not just for everybody. It's how they feel about their favorite rappers or their top rappers. It's not just what it is. It's not set in stone. Everybody got their own opinion on it. But
right. I was thinking that too, though, because I was people was giving Joe Budden hell for being number 3.
I was cracking up. I don't think he should be that high, but I think he should be on it.
Yeah, but he's a respected artist. Yeah. I'm not saying he's not, but it's just 3 is all right.
Yeah, it's too
tripping.
high.
Yeah, you tripping.
It's too high. They got him right next to Jay-Z. I'm like, okay, what did he possibly do that you can compare him as third in line to Jay-Z?
Did you see the R&B one?
No.
Listen, I posted the R&B. The crazy thing is somebody had Future as 13 of all time.
Future don't know what he want to be. Okay, he don't know if he want to rap. He don't know if he want to sing. He don't know if he want to yawn. He don't know if he want to stretch. He don't know what he want to do.
How you feel about his recent music though? He been putting out. Do you think he's falling off? Is he becoming the artist he's relevant for his past work, but he's become the artist who just puts music out and nobody gives a shit about it no more?
I don't think people don't give a shit about it because people really listen to Future.
All right, of course he has a fan base. I ain't gonna say nobody.
People really listen to Future for his instrumentals. I really think so because his instrumentals be dope. They be tough as hell. But it's he's becoming one of them repetitive ass rappers. You can literally predict what he's going to talk about, how he's going to sound, and everything on each track. And granted, that's how, if you really like him, if you're really a fan of him, that's cool. But you got other people coming in, and what if they want to start listening to your music? They don't want to hear the same shit. They don't want to hear the same flow. They don't even want to hear the same type of beats. They want you to mix it up.
All right, now look, I'm going to show you this list or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now, I want you to just look at it for a second, you know what I'm saying, to just think about it and shit.
Number 2 funny.
Just think about that shit, how goofy that list is and shit. With the R. Kelly scratched him out and shit, you know what I'm saying?
They scratched R. Kelly out and put Beyonce.
That's wild, right?
They need to leave R. Kelly alone. I mean, it's the actual list isn't that bad.
It's not, but it's just ordered wrong.
It's just the fact that Future he don't even look like he's supposed to be right there.
He not. That's the thing. That's the thing that make it funny as shit because he don't belong there and shit.
Yeah, he don't belong there. It's literally R&B singers on this list, and it's just Future.
And they missed a whole bunch of people and shit. I think I was in the comments and shit. Somebody said they missed Jagged Edge and all that type shit. And it's funny because it's I be forgetting about some people.
But you gotta notice that the people that's making these lists, these other lists, they're younger. The generation, they don't know about these other people. They only know about probably who they mom and dad used to listen to. They ain't listening. They ain't looking for the people that they grandmom and grandpa used to listen to.
Right. It's like, yeah, like as far like I like 90s hip hop. I don't listen to like Curtis Blow and
right.
the Furious Five and other, but I'm aware of them and whatnot. But I don't listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got songs that I like, but I don't go like, yo, this new Curtis Blow shit is crazy.
Because I'm like a Eric B. and Rakim. I'm a 90s baby, but it's like my dad got me into a bunch of like I'm Public Enemy and Naughty by Nature, like a bunch of them type of niggas. Like I listen to them. So if I could put a list together, I would. I might go home and put a list together.
Yeah.
I might.
Listen.
Probably drag me for it, but
we're gonna change the direction a little bit and shit like that. All right. Hypothetically speaking and shit like that, right? If time was frozen for 1 hour and shit, what would you do?
Within that hour?
Your time was frozen. Everything was froze except you. What would you do for that hour?
I would probably sleep.
Sleep? You would sleep for a whole hour? The whole world is froze. You could do anything you want.
It's not like I could travel the whole world in an hour.
Right. Me personally, I'm robbing banks.
You robbing banks?
I'm going on a bank robbing spree for a whole hour. You know what I'm saying?
I always say sleep. Like sleep is my response to everything. I feel like sleep is the cure for everything.
The first thing I'm doing is still in the car. I'm still in the car, and then I'm just driving to these banks. I'm gonna put in my GPS where certain banks is at in my area,
and all in an hour.
All in an hour. I'm
like you literally got 60 minutes to do this.
Don't matter. I got 60 minutes to just do me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it don't even got to be banks. I might run into a Dollar General and just hit the register and shit and just cash out. Like
you might
run into a poppy store. You know what I'm saying? Go in the basement where the stash at and shit.
Okay, but it's all right. So you saying you gonna hit the register? You know you still gotta like have the code to get in the register.
Listen, I'll figure that out when I get there.
It's gonna probably take you about an hour.
Listen, I'm moving off straight impulsiveness and shit. Like time gonna freeze. I'm gonna look around. Oh shit. Now, if there is an imaginary clock somewhere or some shit like that, and they give me the countdown and shit, oh, it's on. Like, I'm going all the way the fuck out and shit. Do you have like a favorite curse word that you use on a daily?
Oh my god, my favorite curse word, bitch.
Bitch?
I'm always calling somebody a bitch.
So all right? Would you be able to go a whole day without saying that word?
I'll be trying.
Trying?
I'll be trying.
So you can't. If it was money on the line, could you do it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, all right.
Definitely, because I'll just call you a bitch in my head like about 100 million times.
It'd be like when you were a kid growing up and shit, where you curse outside, but you don't curse in the house and shit like that. You'll have that type of restraint.
No, I would have the restraint where everything's in my mind. Everything I want to call you is in my head. And when it's time's up, I'm going to just walk up to you and call you a whole bunch of bitches.
Oh, shit.
Because that's how I felt that day. Like, you was being a bitch. This time, you just a dirty bitch. You shitty bitch. I'm going to call you all types of bitches.
A shitty bitch, though?
A shitty bitch. A shitty bitch.
Not dingy, not dirty. A shitty bitch, though.
Yes. You every bitch in the book.
So, what would be like a pet peeve of yours and shit?
A pet peeve. I hate dirty people. I just went on a rant about this the other day.
Yeah. What about dirty people, though?
Dirty people. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. It's like you live with someone, whether it's a female or a male, and they don't fucking clean. Mm-hmm. It's like, I think it's the Virgo in me because I'm a perfectionist. Yeah. So it's like when a person doesn't do what you feel like they should be doing, it irks you. It irks the shit out of me when somebody's not clean. But for me to be sharing a place with you, I feel as though I shouldn't be doing everything as far as cleaning. You do shit too. So now it makes me question, like, do you wash your ass? Do you wash it correctly? Like I don't understand. Like, it's not hard. Like,
right.
It's not
like a 50-50, especially if you live with somebody and shit like that. So
like,
it's like
seriously,
you expect that.
People is the fuck disgusting. They're disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't even gonna point no elbows.
I wouldn't know who you talking about anyway. I can see that though. I can see that. Pet peeve I have is people who text weird as shit. Like they use threes for E's and shit like that.
Oh, that's so like 2010.
And they use.
It was a wave at a point.
They use the @ for A's and shit, $ signs for S's.
I actually have another pet peeve when people don't use emojis.
Yeah?
Like, if your phone don't got emojis, granted, just don't
I believe
use
everybody's
nothing.
phone, except track phones and Obama phones, but every phone, any smartphone
but
should have emojis.
But it's people that really still be using the 2 semicolons and the fucking parentheses join to fucking make a person winking. Just use the goddamn emoji. If you ain't got an emoji, don't use it.
That's old people shit, though.
No, it's people my age.
That's crazy.
It's people my age. I'd be like, where are your emojis?
All right, granted, I don't always use emojis, but I use them sometimes and shit.
Right.
I'm not a big emoji person and shit like that.
I feel like if you don't get what I'm saying, I can use an emoji.
Oh, all right. See,
you don't get what I'm saying.
My whole thing with those is I don't like people who like they text emojis to me with weird ass combinations and shit like that.
Right.
So it's like I understand the 100 sign, I understand the little arm John.
Yeah.
Everybody know what the eggplant is and shit with the water and shit on the side or whatever. But you just send me random shit like a pineapple and a fucking kissy face and shit like that. It just be like, the fuck is that? Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like when people text me like that or whatever the case may be, it just be like, what? The fuck are you talking about?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. That's my pet peeve. Like when you text like weird, like lowercase with a capital case, lowercase, capital case, periods after every word and shit.
Right.
Whole paragraphs and shit. And it's just like, it's annoying as shit to me.
Right.
Especially paragraphs. If
I'm
you
the
text like
same
that a whole paragraph, it's going to bother the shit out of me.
You
like,
don't like me because if I got something to say, I'm going to say it and I don't care how long it is.
no, but if
long
as there's literacy in it, I'm cool.
It's to
I
the
need
point
literacy.
now where I'll just voice message it to you. We got voice message now.
Oh yeah, Instagram definitely blessed us with that and shit like that. Well, iPhone users as well. That's an iPhone you got and shit?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, iPhone users. See, I don't like doing it because anytime you do it, it gets saved in my phone and shit like that.
Oh, see, yours is different. Ours won't save. You got the choice.
That should be a whole file in my phone and shit like that.
You got a choice whether to save it or not.
Yeah, see, I'm an Android user, so I got like a little
SD
card, SD card file. So I have an SD card full of fucking voice memos and shit like that. And I gotta remember to go delete them. I still be getting
mad when I be seeing boogies on my screen from
the green John.
I call them boogies. Like
they green?
you be sending me boogies. I be like, he need an iPhone. I just want to go buy my iPhone, man. I'm tired of seeing these boogies. Tired of seeing these boogies on my screen, bro.
I'm an Android user to the death of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna die with an Android in my pocket and shit. Like, but that's only because I like to do so much on my phone and shit like that. I get it. You know, iPhones got they things and their camera is superb. It's a sexy camera and shit like that. Mm-hmm. It's just, they too plain for me.
What you mean it's too plain?
It's too plain. Like, you can't customize nothing for real. I could customize everything on my phone.
Okay, because you got to remember that iPhones, they came out and they were originally business phones.
Well, listen.
They were, like, you
I'm
can't...
a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying, it's like, it's really like a business phone. Like people, like of course, our generation is going to pipe it up to make it something else because that's what we do. But them phones really were business phones, so it's a lot of shit you can't do on it because it's supposed to be a professional phone.
Well, I ain't professional and shit.
Well, that's why you got an Android.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm very unprofessional.
I'm not saying I'm professional, but yeah, we see why you got an Android.
And I don't fuck with that FaceTime shit either. I don't fuck with it. I don't know. If we gonna be on the phone. I be seeing people on they be FaceTiming and the phone just be sitting like that.
You talking like an
old person.
An older person.
I get it, but it's just like I don't like that shit. So it's just like if I feel as though we gotta fucking.
You don't want to see nobody's face when you talk to them?
No.
I mean, granted, I don't do it all the time either.
Just because it's like if I'm doing something, whatever the case may be, I don't want you looking at me and shit like that.
Right.
So I'm the type of person. If the most I do is that Google Duo shit.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
See, look, you know what I'm saying? Google Duo. If I want to do all that video chatting with a motherfucker, that or Instagram. Right. I just video chat a motherfucker on the gram. But that's more my shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be wanting that whole motherfucker's face. Sometimes I'm somewhere I ain't supposed to be and shit.
Right.
And I tell a motherfucker, oh, no, I'm home and shit. And he be like, oh, shit, I'm about to whatever you, oh. Don't fucking call me, cuz, like this.
But your phone do got FaceTime, right?
No,
it don't have it on there at all.
No, I mean it got like Google shit in my joint, so I got all these Google things. So it's like the Duo thing is some FaceTime like shit, video chat.
Oh, okay.
Then I got other little things and shit, maps and photos.
It came with the phone.
Yeah. So
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like some worldwide feature that's in the phone and shit. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? And
it's just the newest shit. That's all.
Yeah, but it's just like, to me, it
may
sound old.
You're either going to get with that wave or get washed away with it.
I'm going to get washed away. You know what I'm saying? I don't swim anyway. I don't swim anyway, so I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me ask you a question as far as, like, in relationships.
Okay.
Do relationship status matter on social media? And what I mean is it important for your spouse to let everyone know that y'all together and like post pictures? And how often is it? Like, when is it appropriate to post pictures in the sense of like?
It matters to a certain extent. Okay. It doesn't matter to the point where you have to show it off all the time. It's one of them things where you just need to let shit be known. Like, okay, I'm in a relationship. It don't even have to be with who.
Because, on Facebook, they got the joint like, yo, I'm in a relationship with ...
Yeah, it don't even have to say with who. But if you, like, once in a blue moon, post a picture of somebody that you with, cool. At least they know you're in a relationship. But then again, it don't even matter because bitches don't care if you in a relationship or not. Niggas don't care either. So it's like, as long as you, it's more of a it's a security thing. Cause especially with females, females
reassurance with your spouse, like you're letting the world know I have a significant other.
Right. So like if something come up, like it can't be no bullshit behind it. Like, oh, I didn't know, bitch, you knew.
Right.
I know you knew.
Right.
So it's one of them type things. It's not a big deal. Like, I'm not big on it. Like, I'd rather keep my shit private for it.
No, like I get it and shit like that, but at the same time, like, I'm not a person who super duper just posts every Wednesday that I have a girlfriend. No, because like
it gets fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do all that. And plus you putting people in your personal life that don't need to be there. It's already fucked up that you already got the person up there. Now you're giving them ample opportunity to either one, approach that girl or fuck up your relationship. Yeah. And you don't need that. Like, all you gotta say is I'm in a relationship and that's cool. That's it. That did the whole issue.
Do you believe that there's people who drive on, like, I ain't gonna say being home wreckers and breaking up happy homes, but they'll see how someone behaves in a relationship and want that.
Yeah,
so they'll try to take.
That's why we got hoes. That's what hoes do.
Why they gotta be hoes though?
Cause that's what they are. That's what they do. That's their. I swear, I'm gonna put it in the Webster dictionary. Like, literally, like, this is what they do. They break up homes because of what somebody else has. I know you've heard it. Bitches always saying, "Well, I bet you that nigga do me better than I do that. You do it," or "I bet you he treat me better." Or I bet you I want what she got. Mm-hmm. And then you be salty as shit when you get the nigga, he don't even treat you that way. So now you just sitting here looking with the IE ass face. Like, you look stupid.
So is it safe to say in our generation that cheating is becoming normalized within our society and shit? Like,
it is normal.
As we go into our 30s and shit and get older, is it like the normal? Like,
I wouldn't say it's normal, but I'm just saying
it's being more accepted.
It's more common. Nobody wants to accept cheating.
Not accepted, but it's more so like people put it in the realm of niggas ain't shit, they gonna do them regardless. Bitches ain't shit, they gonna do them regardless.
Yeah, that's just how.
And you just pick your poison with whoever you with and shit.
Yeah, it's like they got this thing where I'm gonna do me whether you like it or not.
Right.
So it's like, and a lot of times people like to say I'm not married, I ain't got no ring, so it's like I'm not really yours. We just together. We just dating. Like, it's no commitment there. It's no symbolization of nothing. It's just a title.
Yeah. I mean, but is that like valid though? Like to say that to your spouse, like, oh well, I ain't gonna say I don't owe you loyalty, but it'd be like, I don't belong to you. Like, you ain't marry me.
Right. No. I wouldn't say that, especially if you with that person and you care about that person. Like, you got, it's like other people's feelings is involved. But if you want to do what you want to do, at least let the person know before they really get their feelings all the way involved. Right.
So what's your take on a person being cool with their ex in a current relationship?
Oh my.
Like, what's the proper protocol to go about that instead of just...
Let me know who the bitch is.
Okay.
I gotta know who she is before I like.
Would you want to meet her? Or it'd just be, you just want to be known of her?
Well, I don't want to meet the joint. If y'all cool and y'all friends, y'all cool and y'all friends. Just don't have no, it can't be on no spring in a moment type shit. Like, oh, I'm cool with my ex or my ex calling me. Fuck she calling for? Like, if I'm one of them girls where if I know something, I can't question you on it. It's like, be straight up with me or leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Like, if you cool with your ex, tell me what ex it is so I can know. But don't have it like all of a sudden the bitch start calling your phone when I'm around, or I'm seeing text messages or this, that, and the third. That's when it becomes a problem because now you look sneaky. Even when you're not even trying to be sneaky or the shit is innocent, it just looks more sneaky than anything.
All right, so speaking of sneaky and whatnot, like, who would you say, like, and we already know the answer to it. Who would you say is more sneaky between, or tries to be more sneaky out of, like, men and women?
I'm gonna keep it being females.
Yeah, they are they more sneaky or they try to be sneaky?
No, we're more sneaky because we get away with it more. Mm-hmm. We get away with it more because we are very good at playing victim.
Okay.
men are excellent at it, but y'all look stupid doing it.
Is it because it's not like a masculine thing? Or is it just like when you say we look stupid doing it? Like, what you
It's
mean?
like, all right, when I say y'all look stupid doing it, it's like, okay, y'all can go out here and do whatever y'all want behind the chick back and then play victim like, well, you was making me do this. I did this because of you. Now, with us, we can break up with y'all mentally and if we start fucking around with another person, you wouldn't know. So we could still cook, clean, fuck, suck, whatever with you, and you wouldn't even think it. But you out here doing what y'all do, and y'all switch up. We won't switch up. Y'all will switch up everything y'all do and think we don't notice because we don't say nothing.
Right.
So it's like, it's obvious with y'all. It's never obvious with us. So we're more sneaky because we can get away with it. We know how to do it.
That's weird because like every female say that shit. That's weird as shit. All right, so
at least we being honest.
So like, all right, you a Virgo. So let me ask you this question: why do you like? I can't say all women because I'm pretty sure you don't speak for every fucking woman in the world and shit. Yeah, you can't. So, all right, are you a type of person who play the tit for tat game?
I try not to.
Try not to. All right, so like, are you a type of person that like you do things for reaction?
No, not really. Like, I do things to let you know what shit is. Like, okay, I'm gonna make a perfect example of me and my ex. He has a habit of basically doing shit I don't like. Like, I can tell you I don't like it and you'll do it. So then I'll just prove a point.
Or like hypothetically speaking, like staying out late or some shit like that, it'll be a problem and he'll just do it and shit.
Yeah, he'll do it. But see, with me, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm one of the people, like I said before, let me know. Right. It's not hard to pick up the phone. Texting only takes 2.5 seconds. Calling probably takes a minute because you gotta wait for them to pick up the phone. Other than that, it's not hard to communicate with your partner. Right. So if you stay out late and now, I'm in the house waiting for you because you ain't called me, I'm gonna either A, think you doing something, or A, something happened to you, or B, something happened to you. Right. So I'll do the same shit and then see how it feel. Like, how do you, like, this is literally what I'm talking about. Like, how do you feel now? Yeah. Like, now you see how I felt about the shit. Like,
see,
like I said, I try not to, but sometimes it's just like, I want you to see how this feel. And it be petty. It don't be really like little petty shit though. But something like that, yeah, because of course you either gonna A, think I'm cheating, or B, you gonna think something happened to me, like really happened to me. Yeah. And then your feelings all fucked up or your mental all mixed up because you don't know what's going on. Imagine how a female feel. We more emotional than y'all are, so.
All right, so what about like nitpicking arguments and shit like that?
I try not to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very honest. I try not to pick arguments because the shit I say out my mouth, I can really hurt your feelings. But I'm really not trying to hurt your feelings.
That's like all women though.
I'm very blunt though.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure all women got shit about dudes that they could say that they know is going like.
I try so hard
hurt
not
nigga
to
feelings
say,
and shit.
I try so hard not to hurt people's feelings because men can't take a lot of shit, like the niggas that I dealt with actually can't take certain shit that I say. They can't take it either because sometimes it's true, or sometimes it's just really like a something that like hit you in your gut, like. So it's like I try not to do it. But me, I'm like a very blunt person. So if something's bothering me or you done something and I let it slide, it's gonna come back 10 times over when I actually say something to you about it. Mm. So I try not to be that girlfriend or that even that friend to bottle shit in because it's worse when I bottle it in. Like if I say something to you when it happened, it's not going to be like one of them things where I let off easy on you, but at least you know how I feel or how it's going to come out. Like,
so how do you address like problems in a relationship? Like do you think about it for a couple minutes, or do you just you address it right then and there and shit as soon as it bothers you and shit?
Depends on how I feel. If I'm angry, it'll come off angry, but I'll still say it right then and there. Okay. If not, like I try to talk shit out. Like I'd rather talk to you. But if you start speaking to me like I'm some dummy, then it's totally different.
I don't see with me. I'm more so like I need to think and shit. Like so, I know it's not good all the time to like let things linger. But sometimes it'd be like because if I just jump straight and address it, I'm not addressing it with logic. I'm just trying to win the argument and shit.
I do that too. Like I'm
sometimes I need to sit on shit and be like, all right, is this something that I really need to address in this state I'm in now?
Right. No.
Or do I wait and be like in a calmer state and just like, hey, I need to talk to you. And
I'm
shit.
the type of person I'll walk away from you, and then you come in a room or you come near me. I'm like, yo, chill, just go out there. I'm really trying to calm myself down because if I say something to you right now, it's not going to come out right. You're not even going to listen to it, and I'm gonna just be talking out of anger. I'd rather sit down and realize like, what am I angry for? Like, analyze the whole situation, and then I'll come back and I'll talk to you when the time is right. But I won't let it linger no longer than like before we go to bed or something.
Oh, all right. That's fair and shit.
Like, never go to bed mad at your partner. I've done it. I do it a lot, but you really don't want to. Like, you don't want to go to bed mad at your partner. You don't want that shit to go on to the next day.
So what's your take on, like, men being petty with women and shit like that?
What you mean? Like,
men doing tit for tat. Like, all right, if she stay out, I'm going to stay out later. If she say something to me, I'm going to say something to her. If she say some weird shit on social media, I'm going to say some weirder shit on social media.
Stop acting like a bitch. Like, this is what females do. It's sad to say, but that's a female trait. Females do that. It's not right. I'm not saying it's right, but that's what females do. At the end of the day, if you feel like you got to do that, you better leave the relationship because it's not going to end good for you. Like, you're going to wind up looking like a female on social media, and there's going to be niggas that tell you, or your friends like, oh, you acting like a bitch. Like, chill. Why you acting just like her? Seriously, like,
no, but I see it. So it's just like especially like I follow these motherfucking.
And
blogs.
how do you feel? Like, why you acting like a bitch? Like,
no, in some cases I understand it, but like you said, yeah, it's like feminine ways, and it just like you look crazy and shit.
Right.
But I've also been on the end where I be thinking and shit. I'd be like, oh, so you just gonna talk shit on so and so? I'd be like, I got some shit to say too. But then they'd be like, I gotta stop myself because it'd be like, it's not going to benefit nobody and shit. I'm letting people who don't know the situation into my business, so they going to know who I'm talking about and go to their page and see what they talking about, and then bounce pages and then tell whoever they know us like,
and then the shit get misconstrued because they don't see it, they just hear what the fuck everybody else talking about. So I understand where you're coming from with that.
I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes that should be necessary.
To be petty.
Cause sometimes you gotta put the mirror on the motherfucker. Like, this is what you doing right now. This is how you look.
That's basically stemming from the last question you asked me when you said something about how females and males do same shit to each other. Whatever you asked, I'm not sure exactly the question, but yeah, I see where you're coming from, and then you should see where I'm coming from. Like, sometimes you just gotta let a nigga know how it feels to do the same shit to somebody else. How they feel about it. Now you know how I feel.
But that's like the double standard with the men could fuck multiple women and shit, and girls can't fuck multiple dudes because then they look like a whore.
No, that's a stereotype. That ain't even a double standard. That's a stereotype. That's basically saying, because it's a masculine thing. Yeah. Like, niggas go out here and fuck bitches, they get praised for it, and that starts at home. Like, some parents, especially dads, like, if they sons start doing shit, okay, my son not gay. That's the first thing they think. My son not gay. He getting bitches. Okay, cool. Like, he gets the pussy. He gets pussy. Yes, he gets bitches. Now, if he ain't here and he's pulling niggas, there's a problem. Like, no, just not. It's not my thing.
All right. We want to change the gears and shit. So, like, I was wording this question and shit. I don't know, but it's random as shit. So just bear with me and shit. Okay. Like, all right. Like, how long before like you comfortable with somebody before? Y'all in a relationship, of course, or y'all not, whatever. But y'all fucking and shit. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
To where you feel comfortable with them just seeing, like, your fucking, like, your natural hairs and shit like that. Like, when you just let your shit just grow for a minute and shit. Like, you let your legs, your hairs grow, the underarm hair just like, be out and
if
shit.
We together, if we wind up actually making
matter of fact, would you even consider that with a person that's not even, y'all don't even have a title. Y'all just physical and shit like that.
Yeah, like after like 6 months to a year.
6 months to a year and shit? No title and shit?
No title.
All right, but with the title and shit, same thing and shit?
Yeah, basically same thing, because it's like you always want to be on your P's and Q's what you do. Like, you don't ever want him to see you looking bummy. But me, if you come to my crib and I'm in the bed with the bonnet on, scarf on, that's what you're going to get. What you see is what you get that day.
Right.
Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, I'm not even one of the type of people to get all dialed up for you. You met me a certain way, that's what you're going to get. Like, fuck it. Like,
that's real shit though. Hypothetically speaking and shit like that. If sex made you age faster and shit like that, how often would you have sex? With your husband. We're not going to just make it like anybody. With your husband.
Like
y'all married.
Like twice a week.
Twice a week?
Twice a week.
And it make you age right. So the more MC, you get the crow's feet on the side of the eyes, the wrinkles and shit like that.
Black people don't age like that anyway. So
we don't. Black don't crack.
I would be good though.
Black don't crack.
So I'm not gonna be cracking nowhere. I could fuck 5 times a day and I'ma still look 26.
So 2 times a week and shit.
No, I mean, yeah, if you saying it like that, yeah, 2 times a week.
And how many weeks in you? Like 52, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
it's not bad.
It's not
bad.
It's not.
Especially if we still working and shit. Like, sometimes when you come home, you don't want to do shit but sleep. So, I guess it works out.
True. All right, so, and your phone right now, what's the most recent app that you, stay on and shit like that? Instagram? Me too.
Yeah.
I'm always opening that shit.
Notifications.
I'm always opening the gram and shit like that. I'll get the fuck off that shit and get right back on it and shit, knowing damn well I ain't got shit going on.
That's what I do.
But I end up finding something to do on that shit. Like, I ain't got no notification. Let me go to the Explorer page, see what's happening.
Right.
Or I'll just go to somebody else's page and see what the fuck they got going on and they shit, look at comments and shit like that.
Instagram, I used to be more of a Facebook person, but for some reason, my Instagram is more popping now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus my business page, I got 2 pages, so.
Do you follow the Philly Scoop Hall pages and shit like that?
I have
the Philly Street Rap Jones.
I have that page, but I really don't go on there. I got just a lot of funny ass videos on my Instagram.
Yeah.
That I got saved.
Listen, I didn't made pages, deleted pages and shit like that. And I tried to have some type of fucking structure with my page. Where I'm like, all right, with my personal pages I use and shit, I don't be wanting to put too much up there because I use that page to post my kids and shit like that. So I kind of made that page private.
Right.
But then I had to just make an alternate dummy page where I just post memes and it's just filled with just dumb shit.
Right. Right.
Plus, of course, shit that I got going on me rapping, podcast stuff and shit like that.
Yeah, but most people do that.
But it's filled up with funny memes and shit that I see throughout the fucking days and shit like that.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just
I don't do it. I mean, I ain't got no kids. I post what I want. But I really don't post no off the wall shit. I barely got pictures on my page.
Yeah.
I used to. I deleted all of them. Started putting. I got literally 1 picture of me on there, and the rest is my business shit.
So what inspired you to do that? You just got tired of old pictures and got tired of looking at them? Or?
Nah, I would have pictures from 2014. And I'm like, that ain't me no more. That ain't me. I mean, I was skinnier then. I'm like, I don't want to remind myself that I was thin. I'm fat now. I don't want to keep looking at skinny me. No. So I just cleaned up shop.
Got tired of looking at that shit?
I got tired of it.
So you would all right, so you get on your Instagram, just go to your page and just look at your shit, how you used to caption photos and shit like that, and look at how you used to just take pictures and shit.
Yeah, I used to
people used to just like all your photos a lot.
Yeah. And as you get older, it's people don't do all that no more. We just on there. On there. And we don't really give a fuck about what we post. And sometimes we not on there for that long. The
crazy thing that you said that and shit, I'm always on that shit, but if you was to just base off my page, you would think I'm never on there.
Right.
But it's I'm always on that motherfucker because I got group chats and shit like that.
You don't post, but you in a mix. You.
Yeah, I be in group chats and sending videos to motherfuckers and shit like that. And that close friend shit, you got people in your joint and shit?
I don't got close friends. I don't post.
Oh, all right.
Really
somebody kind of showed me what that close friendship was about, and I just was like, so this is the new wave.
They
and
made
shit.
it into something it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah,
as Philly does. So they made it into damn near porn. It's people that be on here doing the weirdest shit on there. I'm like, come on, bro. You might as well just go on Pornhub, get a premium snap, and get paid for it.
You ain't gotta do all that. You go to Twitter for that type shit. Have you been on Twitter lately?
Yeah, I have.
Twitter is reckless.
They got porno. They don't even got porno scenes on that shit no more. It's full blown fucking movies.
Listen, anytime I'm on fucking Twitter and shit like that, I gotta if I'm on a bus or in public, I gotta open that shit like this,
yeah, because you could be scrolling and then you just see somebody
dick and pussy. You whoa,
they're taking back shots and shit. I could go on my Twitter right now. I'm about to show you. I could go on my Twitter right now and it be shit that I don't even follow. It be motherfuckers retweeting it and you gonna see it. I swear to you. I lied to you not. This is about.
Listen, I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hold on, I'm about to see if
I utilized that shit and made it a thing and
All right,
shit.
so we're gonna scroll.
I made it a thing and shit. I got a whole list of pages.
This is crazy. I'm about to see.
Close friends be lit too and shit, because I'm in some people close friends and that shit just be wild. Motherfuckers be showing all type of fucking videos.
I was only scrolling for 2 seconds. This is what I see.
But it's funny because they'll show you who liked it, so you be like, this nigga's a freak.
Right.
Or this person, they in they bag tonight and shit. Like,
drawing. Like, I want to see that shit.
I ain't going, that should be funny as shit to me. It'd be funny because people really just be recording anything.
But it's like you can't even open the app and just like be scrolling. Like,
it don't matter.
Right there.
It don't matter. It's lit. It's lit.
It's like right there. Like,
that shit is lit.
It's like right there.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I first seen it, it was a little weird. But I thought they was gonna do what Instagram was on. They was like, oh, your page blocked because you uploading porn. So I'm like, this shit ain't gonna last long.
No, people get
listen, man, that shit start turning up.
All they worried about is who is on their site.
Yeah.
So, like, just like with Instagram, it's like views. If you got a lot of views, they start paying you for shit like YouTube do. Like, if you got a lot of views,
I know they was doing that with Twitter.
No, I'm talking about Instagram.
Oh, yeah, Instagram, yeah.
But Twitter got it like that, too. It's like if you get a certain amount of followers, I think, like, for certain content, they'll pay you.
I don't know what the fuck is up with Twitter. I can't gain followers, lose followers. That shit is just, like, stagnant.
It's just there.
It's just... The funny thing about Twitter is I use that shit like a message board. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll just end up in somebody's fucking little thing, and they'll just be talking about something that's trending or whatever and shit. Type my little opinion and shit and get the fuck out of Dodge.
I think that's what it's for now, though. Because before, when we was younger, it was like everybody follow me back, follow this, do that. And now it's just like people on there and you just see what you see. And you don't even follow nobody because even when you don't follow people, they wind up being on your shit anyway.
Right.
So they be on your timeline. You be like, what the fuck is this? I ain't following this person, but this look interesting. You go on that page, you look at what they shit is, and you wind up not even following them. Yeah. So
I don't know. I fucks with Twitter more than I'm fucking with Instagram. Instagram is more so like the popular thing. Yeah. But it's like Twitter, I go to this vent and say stupid shit. Like, because I know I could get away with it and shit like that. I could just get up there and be like, all right, fuck everybody. All y'all could suck my dick backwards and shit like that.
You become your own little character.
Yeah, like, it ain't really like, now, the only time that backfired is when that Surviving R. Kelly shit came out. And I said something about it. And my shit just started trooming. And I'm just like, yo, I don't never get this much traction on a fucking tweet. Like,
yeah, because that's all they want. They want to jump on the bandwagon.
All I said was some of them girls knew what the fuck they was doing and shit like that.
The parents knew.
The parents knew. But I'm saying if you like 15, 16, I'm not saying you fucking smarter than the average 15-year-old, but you shouldn't be having sex with no nigga that's in his 30s, 40s and shit like that.
This is the fucking kicker. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You have your child. You're not about to let your child go with no grown ass fucking man. Let him stay with you. Let them stay with them and all that other shit, and then think that they're gonna get famous. You don't think that man is in there doing whatever the fuck he can to them girls, and you as a parent let that fucking child go with that man, all for money and the promising of a career? It's not even. I wish the fuck I would.
Some people would sell their soul.
It ain't even selling their soul. You look stupid. You just sold your daughter to this man. That's basically what it was. Yeah. You weren't even. Matter of fact,
that's what Aaliyah family did. No, when she was pregnant or some shit like that. And
they didn't know that he was doing all that. They didn't know. They didn't even.
Honestly, I wasn't aware. I figured like they knew about something.
They knew that she was working with him and that she had a deal because she actually had a deal. Right. So they weren't looking. They like, oh, he actually got her a deal. Like she working with him. They didn't know that they was fucking around. They didn't know that they had got married until they found out about the marriage certificate. Like it was.
So you seen the whole series and shit like that?
Yeah, it was on Surviving R. Kelly too.
Yeah. So
that's what they first started. All right,
so you seen the part where the boy said they was on tour and he walked in the back joint and it said he was. Yeah. Clapping her cheeks out and shit like that. And she was like, what, like 14 or something? I don't know how old
I think she was like 14, 15 when it happened. And he was in his like mid-20s.
Yeah, I think, into his 28, 29, some wild shit. He freaky as shit, though.
No, he's disgusting.
He freaky. That's nasty and shit. Like
fucking freaky.
No, I'm saying like for you to be like, for you to be about to be 30 and just be like,
he's attracted to little girls.
You getting your shit off on like little 17-year-olds or younger or whatever.
He's attracted to younger women. I don't even think it's the younger women part. I think it's the fact that he can manipulate a child to do what he wants them to do. You can't stand with no. You can't stand with no grown ass woman because.
But he had grown women on that joint.
He had grown women, yeah, but he wound up not fucking with them no more because you cannot do certain shit to a grown woman. You could not manipulate. You can manipulate a grown woman, but you can't manipulate a strong fucking woman.
Yeah, for so long.
Yeah, for so long.
Like the one chick, she said she grabbed her shit and bounced.
Yeah, she noticed the fucking pattern.
But it was chicks who was like, well, not chicks, but it was the one lady that was like in her 30s and shit. She was there for a little minute and shit like that.
Yeah,
that shit was the fuck wild.
It's more easier to manipulate a child.
Yeah. That's still nasty,
it's fucked up, but
that's nasty as shit.
And he should have been in jail.
All right, with that and shit, do you believe like he should get like the worst fucking what's the worst fucking jail time sentence or some shit like that?
Whatever they get him is gonna be bad because he up there in age. So it's like, well, no, R. Kelly not even in his 50s yet. I don't think he close to 50. Whatever they give him. 10, 20, whatever they give him, it's gonna fuck him up for life anyway.
So if you was hypothetically speaking, if you was a judge in that situation, they say, all right, Shikeria, we gonna put his future in your hands and shit like that. What would be his sentence and shit like that?
I would give him life.
Life?
I would really give him life just because I don't want him
life with a chance of parole or no parole?
No parole.
No parole, so he gonna die there and shit.
He gonna die there. You've been doing this since you came out. You've been doing this since like your, I think, late teens, early 20s and shit.
Yeah.
You can't. It's been going on too long. You lived your life. Now you can live it behind bars where you can't do shit to nobody else's kid.
That's wild though. That's wild. They wait till you like 50 to just bang you over the head for that shit when you just been making a killing all these years.
But the crazy part about it is it's not just one person, so he gonna get charged on each count based off each person. So he can get like
Oh shit!
It's not just one person.
Wait. How far back though? Like
they're going back as long as these people keep coming forward with evidence. They're gonna go back as far as they can.
So they gonna Bill Cosby him and shit like that, and motherfuckers just gonna come forward like, oh, I got raped in '91 and shit. Like
I don't think so. I think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna go back far like when he first started. But it's gonna go back when he started getting popular. And it started like orgies and shit he started doing.
He always was popular. He kills. Now, with that being said,
always popular.
All right, not always, but then the whole 90s he was the man.
Yeah, of course.
So all right, now with that being said and shit like that, did that change your perception on like his music?
No, his music is totally different. Like,
so you can separate the person from the art and shit like that.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that with every artist.
Right. No, but some people don't. They just cancel. They want to cancel everything. His whole history, his whole legacy. Fuck all that shit. It's trash.
No, because I was mad they did it with Bill Cosby too. Like this man did what he did.
The Cosby Show was lit.
He was great at what he did. Like just like R. Kelly, he's great at what he does. You can't take that from that man.
But it's weird because it's kind of funny when you like think about it. Then you think about songs like "My Mind's Telling Me No, but my body's telling me yes," and it seems like you ready and all this other shit. Yeah, because
of course now, even if that wasn't about kids, they're gonna put that in your head that's what it was about.
Yeah.
So it's gonna change your whole thing. Like, well, fuck it. I mean, I like the song. I ain't out here fucking kids, but I like the song.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because nothing changed on the music and shit as far as me. It's like, damn, it's fucked up that he on that type time and that's nasty as shit. But I can't unlike these songs that I like.
Right.
They already hot to me.
They instilled in you and you've been listening to them for a long time.
And I got my own takeaway from these songs. I don't like listen to them now and be like, oh, he was talking about a 15-year-old or some shit like, oh, it's ruined for me now and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. They were doing that on the radio. Like, I can't listen to him no more because it's like I'm listening to it and all I'm thinking about is what he did to them girls, and that's probably what he was talking about. He was letting everybody know what he was doing beforehand. I'm sitting here like, you overanalyzing the shit out this. Like,
that's what some people do though. We in that era, everybody's super woke and shit like that.
Right.
Everybody's super duper mega woke, and it just be annoying as shit. Cause the shit people be breaking down and shit don't even be necessarily that deep.
Right.
To be breaking down and shit like that. But you know, speaking of kids and shit like that, how you feel about these like recent remakes of these movies and shit like The Lion King, Aladdin, Child's Play?
I haven't.
You haven't seen none of them?
Seen them, but I've heard good reviews on them.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're making them for the newer generation.
But do you think is that helping or hurting the legacy of certain movies and shit? Because they remake movies all the time.
But some movies, should leave alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some movies, like, do you want to tamper with it, even if it is some 2019 CGI shit. Like, do you want to like fuck up that emotional connection some people have with these movies and shit like that?
Yeah, but you gotta think it's not just about us. We got new generations and generations coming after us, and it's not like they can't go back and watch the shit that we watch. It's not like they blocked it from them.
Right.
Now it's that they can do a comparison.
Yeah.
Like, this came out when I was young, and look, mom, they did this, and then when they get older, they can show their kids, and they probably do the same shit again.
I look at that shit like a money move. Like, they be like, it's good business. They be like, no, well, why fucking spend $1 zillion making a whole new movie that we don't have no idea how it's going to turn out when we could just make some shit everybody love?
Because
and just make it more fucking
and the reason
2019 and shit.
The reason why they did that, because they knew that people back then that used to love that movie are still going to come out and see this one just to see if they can compare it. Like a lot of people were saying in The Lion King, they took out a couple key parts that were in the actual animated one. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, was it still good? They're like, yeah, it was good, but it's like, it was not the same. I said, I don't think it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be looked at from a different standpoint. Like,
I was emotionally involved in the cartoon and shit. Like, Mufasa died and that shit broke my heart and shit. I'm like, no.
I think everybody was.
Like, bro, not Mufasa, bro. He was the man.
Yeah,
like, what's Simba gonna do now?
I think everybody was like that, though.
That's fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, it was good. That, based off what I hear.
Just imagine when we like 40 and shit, they gonna like make the real version of SpongeBob and shit like that.
Oh yeah, so you see, you gotta leave that the hell alone.
They going to do it. They gonna fuck with it. They gonna fuck with that SpongeBob. Matter of fact, they just brought back all that. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, but they got the original. Well, not. I don't know if they deal with the business, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if it's like, are they involved with the show, or they just bring them back for like the 1 or 2 episodes, or they could be like,
yeah,
hey,
I think they brought them back for a couple episodes just to like place them in there.
Yeah, just so everybody could be familiar with the new cast and shit.
It's corny. It's so cheesy.
I was watching it. It kind of reminded me of the old show though a little bit. I watched the first episode and shit, and they had the Jonas Brothers on there and shit. And I'm just like, it do kind of remind me of the old 90s show.
It's
you think
too
so?
cheesy to me. It's too cheesy.
And they kind of got that little twist of that new era shit. They got the little flamboyant young boy in there and shit. And this,
oh my god!
But the thing with that made it weird, because I'm just like, he played a girl character and a boy character and shit. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, is this... Like, I get it. People are trying to be, like, super progressive and shit like that as, like, parents and shit. Like, oh, you know, we should accept everybody.
Right.
But it's like, as a parent and shit, do you want to expose your child to that? Because, you know, children
I
are fucking...
feel like with that type of stuff, they're forcing it on kids. I feel like they're forcing this gender identity bullshit on kids. It's like you're not letting kids be kids. Granted, if your son wants to play with dolls, that does not necessarily mean he wants to be gay. He sees his sister playing with her friends with the dolls, and he must just want to get it. I want to play,
right? Because
I'm not playing with nobody, and let me play with the dolls with y'all. That doesn't necessarily mean that man is going to be gay. That doesn't mean that. He's probably just there and wants to play. But when you instill that, like, yeah, this makes you gay, and this, that, and the third. And they keep hearing it. Now it's built into their brain. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to be what I came out as. Like, they're instilling this shit in kids, and it shouldn't be like that. I feel like they're taking it too far.
Yeah, because that shit, like, on every fucking show. Like,
yeah,
as far as, like, there's always the gay or transgender character. Because right now, I'm fucking with this show called Euphoria and shit like that. You ever watched it or heard of it?
I've heard of it.
All right, it's a good show. I'm not going to hold you. And the thing with it is, like, it's so many, like, things, I guess, you know, everybody go through certain different shit in their life or whatever. But like, it's this one character and shit like that who's a transgender character. But the thing is, they're transgender, but they have a crush on a girl. Like, it's born a boy, dresses as a woman, but likes a girl. And it's like, to a child, to me, just being a parent and shit like that, it's like, that's confusing as shit.
Yeah.
But as a parent, I would know better to not let my younger children watch that shit. I would wait till they probably, like, you know, teenagers or some shit like that. 13, 14, 15 up and shit like that.
Right.
So that'd be more so on the parent and shit like that.
Don't keep beating it in these kids' head. Like, granted, what you should beat in your kid's head is be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. You can do whatever you put your mind to. That's what you can instill in your kid.
And just let them be who they are and shit.
Yeah, but don't say, this is what a gay person looks like. And then, you know, of course, people are curious. Kids are curious. So they'll sit there and they'll try it out. And now you got it instilled in their head because they did this. This is what they are. No. It's even kids saying, I came out the pussy gay. Like, how, nigga? How? You didn't even know what it was. How you come out the pussy gay?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, so like, all right. So we'll like Mario Lopez and shit. You know what I'm saying? He just said some shit. Did you hear his comments
No.
on like transgenders and shit like that? Not transgender, but like as far as like
the LGBT community as a whole.
No, like it was more so like parents who are like I said, super proactive on just accepting anything their child say and shit like that. So like a 3-year-old jumping out the window and be like, I'm a boy but identify as a girl and shit. But it's like you 3, you don't know shit.
Right.
So like what's your take on that? Like as far as like even though you don't have kids, but I'm saying like what's like your first take on that and shit when you hear shit like
Stop
that?
Stop instilling shit in these kids.
Parents are like who pump that like, all right,
they only do what they see and say what they hear. That's another thing. Kids do what they see and say what they hear.
Right.
If he hears his mom or dad saying, "Ew, that's gay," then you're going to hear a child say, "That's gay." Like,
right.
Anything. Yeah. Just walking down the street, that's gay, mom. Or my friend has a daughter. Oh, why is that guy wearing a skirt? Because you're sitting here talking to your kid about guys that wear skirts and that it shouldn't be that it should be appropriate or let that man do what he does. Granted, but that doesn't mean tell your child, oh, you can wear that skirt too if you want.
Right.
No, like you don't have to tell them that. If that child has it in their head, like I want to wear that skirt, it shouldn't be told by the parent. Go ahead and do it.
Right.
Like, go do this if you want to. No, let that child make them decisions themselves. And as a parent, you're supposed to accept whatever your child goes through or what they want to be. But stop beating it in their head that this is what they're supposed to be, because it's too many kids coming out like this. And then it's like it was a kid in California that went and got gender reassignment surgery. He was a boy and he came to be a girl, and now he wants to be a boy again. Shit like that. Now you fucked up that boy's life.
Yeah.
Because again, he was young at the time. He shouldn't have been able to make that decision. If he was going around dressing like a girl, granted, he could take them fucking clothes off. He can't get his dick back. Like, right. He can't.
But that'd be wild to encourage a kid to get the whole surgery at a young age. That's weird as shit. Like,
they've been doing it. They've been doing it.
All right, this is Mario Lopez's exact quote and shit like that.
Okay.
Look, I'm never one to tell anyone how to parent their kids, obviously. And I think if you come from a place of love, you really can't go wrong. But at the same time, my God, if you're 3 years old and you're saying that you're feeling a certain way or you think you're a boy or a girl or whatever the case may be, I just think it's dangerous as a parent to make this determination then. Well, okay, then you're going to be a boy, you're going to be a girl, whatever the case may be. It's sort of alarming, and my gosh, I think I'm about to... What the fuck? Fuck that word right there. What?
Think about the
repercussions and shit like that later on. Listen, I don't read like that and shit, so some words will fuck me up and shit like that. I mean, what's your take on that and shit like?
I kind of sort of agree, because basically what I think he's saying is, even if they're seeing this and saying like, hey, I think I'm a boy even though I'm a girl, I feel as though parents should still instill them on who they are. Right. Like, you came out, you're a boy, and this is what, not saying this is what boys do, but this is who you are. At least show them certain shit that males do or grow up to be, or the masculinity of a male. Right. That doesn't mean that he's not going to be a male or he's still going to want to be a female, but at least you did your job as a parent, that you came out and God made you this way. Right. You know, and I think that's what he's trying to say. Like, these kids don't understand what's going on. They're only doing what they see and saying what they hear. Like,
right. So in your opinion, whatever, it's not he said anything wrong. It's just I don't think whoever speaks on the LGBT community, I don't think they're ever saying anything wrong. It's their opinion. You cannot be mad at other people's opinion. That's why we have a freedom of speech law. But isn't it crazy that even though we have freedom of speech, your freedom of speech can also cost you your job and shit like that in certain areas? It can cost you your
job if you say shit that's ignorant. See, there's a way to say certain things.
So for those comments, is that something you would fire him for? Like, if he was a boss or whatever the case may be?
I don't think so. Because he started off saying, I'm not going to tell you guys how to raise your child. Right. So right then and there, he's just saying, okay, well, these are my thoughts on what's going on. He's not saying, well, y'all raising y'all child like this, and I think y'all should. He didn't come off like that. He literally started off the conversation with, I don't want to tell you guys how to raise your child, but here is my thoughts on how this shit is going. This is how I feel about it.
I mean, yeah, and that, like you said, when he didn't put the judgment on like this, how you should raise your fucking kids, and y'all shouldn't do that. So yeah, it's respectable, but it's crazy because you could say shit like that, and then it'll be took as something completely different. That's not.
Just small-minded people.
Yeah.
You can't speak.
Because people take anything as some type of offensive insult, some shit like that.
Of course, everybody's
speak
sensitive.
On something and shit.
Everybody's so sensitive nowadays. They are. They don't want to hear the truth. People are sensitive to the truth. They're sensitive to lies. They're sensitive to opinions. They're sensitive to everything. Like you can't even say hi without somebody getting offended.
That shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. That shit be funny to me and shit.
It's
like if I hear somebody say something that's not that bad, like to me it wouldn't be that bad. But then I hear people like, "Oh my God, you don't know what you're talking about. What about these type of people? What about this person?"
And I will sit there and say, "Well, let's debate because we can debate. You have your opinion, I have mine. Do you have facts to prove that? Do you have anything to back this up? That what you're saying? Because we can sit here and have a debate on whatever. You have your opinion and you're entitled to it, and I have my opinion and I'm entitled to mine. But don't think just because your opinion is your opinion that it's supposed to override mine.
Right. But it's crazy because it's never really like the people who are like, it's never like really the transgender people. It's the people who represent for the transgender people and shit. Mm-hmm. So it'll probably be a committee of people who are transgender who may be feeling a little way, but it's like the fucking soccer mom in Idaho who fucking feels super offended and we should cancel this and protest this and we should take all their stuff down and fucking they should never do anything again and make no money. They'd be like, it's not that deep. Like,
it's people like
some people just want apologies. You just want to go to the extra mile and shit.
Yeah,
like
that or they just want to be in control of the situation.
Right.
And that's literally what happens. It's somebody that hears this or feels a certain way about this and they say, well, shit, I'm going to take control of the situation so I can make sure this shit don't happen again. Just based off of why or how she feels.
Right. That shit goofy. I'm gonna be honest. Like, when people do shit like that, like, they just go the extra mile to just try to fucking shut down some shit because they feel offended. Without even, like, context of the whole thing. They just hear it. They hear the fucking clickbait and just be like, oh, no, I don't like that shit.
Right.
It's over. No. I got to get on Twitter. I got to get on Facebook.
And then they make that decision to go on there and make it more than what it is. You
I got to spam this person 100 times a day and shit.
It's like they take shit too literal. They are too sensitive. Like, it's not even that fucking serious. If you don't like something, don't like it. You don't got to let the world know all the time what you don't like. Like...
So do you believe like it's gonna come a point where all that freedom of speech shit gonna sound good and they just gonna really just legit just take it out the laws and shit like this?
I don't think they're gonna take it out the law. I think that they're just gonna be more strict on certain shit that you can say. Mm-hmm. Like certain topics you can talk about. They're gonna be more strict on that. I don't think they're gonna take away the freedom of speech part because like our president says whatever the fuck he want out his ass, not out his mouth but out his ass.
I mean, yeah, that too, and he does other criminal things and shit, but at the same time, it's a law where you can't fucking lock up a sitting president. So,
I mean,
unless he probably commit like some type of murder or some shit like that, but you can't. I don't think you could like build a case on him and shit to get him indicted.
Him if there's enough evidence,
probable causes, some shit like that.
And they don't
too.
have enough evidence to charge him with anything. They don't.
Because
he was, when he first got into presidency, he actually had a case against him. I forget what the case was about. I think he did something to a female or something like that.
Some like sexual misconduct type shit.
Something like that. And
but he was cutting checks though to get them away from him though, right?
Yeah.
So
But that's still, you did it because you're guilty of it because you're trying to pay someone to shut their mouth, and that girl was taking the money but not shutting her mouth. Yeah. So I think they're just gonna get him when he's out of office.
That's weird because he's like 80 anyway, so it is like it don't even matter. So if he do go to jail, it's gonna be like Suge Knight. It's gonna be like, all right, y'all got him for like 30 years, but he like 50 years old, so it don't even matter. Like, nobody cares anymore. Right. Like you said, once he not the president no more, ain't nobody really gonna give a shit about him. So
yeah, seriously.
That shit wild though. But we're gonna wrap it up. This episode of Planet Ace had my lovely guest Shikeria. One more time, give me your Instagram.
At Chante Boutique for my business page and Kira.C and 2 underscores. You can spell Kira Keria and 2 underscores.
Oh, all right. And if you're looking for me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and all that other shit. I'm Googleable, if that's a word and shit. AR_ASE. This is Planet Ace, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out.